Emma, and starting today, my gap year begins. I am taking a whole year of university. I'm studying to be a teacher, but it's really boring and I hate children. So I thought to myself, why am I doing something I don't enjoy doing? So I'm going to take a year off, try and figure out if there's something better I could be doing, and in the meantime, why not have a YouTube channel? So as you can see behind me, I'm a painter and that's the main thing I'm doing at the moment. But I'm trying to branch out into other possible career options. So if you have any suggestions, I am pretty desperate. Just leave them in the comments below and I'll probably seriously consider them. But today, for my very first video with me in it, I thought I'd play 10 questions, which is the same as 20 questions, but there's only 10 questions. I would have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, a llama. I love llamas, always have. They're just the most amazing animal in the world. And to prove my point, this is Ben. Ben is my llama because I don't have enough room to keep a real llama, so this is what I have to deal with.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my voice, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women want being kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate, that's okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand and do your time to make no man.
Okay, moving right along. Alright, honesty time. It was my sister's 5th birthday and it was a princess party. And you know, you have all these beautiful princesses coming up, Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. My sister went as Maid Marian from Robin Hood. And then I show up as Batman. I was 3 and my dad told me, no, it's a princess party, you know, do you want to be, you know, one of the other Disney princesses maybe? I was like, no, I really want to be Batman. And my dad was like, yeah, you do. And Mum was like, oh, no, not really. But that's what I went as. If, in hindsight, I could choose again, it would be Spider-Man, because at the moment, that's who I want to be. How sad is that? That is like the hardest question in the universe to answer, because I have been reading books since probably before I could talk. But if I had to pick a favourite book series, I think that's more reasonable. It would probably be the Alex Rider series. Love those books. Or the Hardy Boys, or the Hunger Games, or Divergent, or a book called Just Henry, that was pretty good. Or a book called Incarceron, that was also pretty good. Haven't read Harry Potter. But I'm starting to this gap year, oh yeah. Ultimate comfort food for me, mac and cheese and melted chocolate pudding. So I'd probably have that. That's it. Is blue. I have 2 favourite kinds of blue and they are like a deep ocean kind of blue, a bit like this one. Or also like a light sky blue, like I'm looking at, but you can't see it. Also the thing that the camera's resting on, I like that blue, but you can't see that either. Favourite, I only listen to this song in the car when I'm very much alone song, is, and this is pretty embarrassing, but it's Julian Smith's I'll Never Get Naked in Your Shower.
I get naked in my shower behind closed doors, but I'll never get naked in yours.
And I didn't realise, but I'd burnt it to a CD, a compilation CD, but I wasn't aware that I'd added that to the compilation. It just kind of got in there. I must have highlighted a whole bunch. So I went on a road trip with some of my friends and we were listening to all this cool music I just downloaded, and as soon as I heard the popping sound, I was like, oh no. And they were like, yeah, catchy, and then he starts singing and suddenly friends, poof! It's like a magic thing. Like your friends hear that song and they'll just kind of roll down the windows and jump out of the car. It's awesome, brilliant, especially if you want some alone time. I had a lot of embarrassing 2000s crushes, but probably the most embarrassing would be Rudy from the Fat Albert movie. I don't know why I liked him. I mean, look at him. He's beautiful, clearly, but we were doing up a house at the time and we had to paint the walls. So I thought, you know, no one's ever going to see it. I grabbed a bucket of white paint and a paintbrush and dipped it in and wrote on the wall, "I love Rudy." Now that's commitment to a relationship if ever I've seen one. Well, I only look during the daytime because you know when you're asleep and sometimes you let your hand hang over the side of the bed and you're like, yeah, daredevil, and then you get really scared and bring it back up. So this is why I'm scared at night of things under my bed. I have a bed under my bed. Yep, and it's probably there for the monsters to sleep on. So I don't really want to dangle my hand over the side of the bed in the middle of the night because anything could grab it. I don't want that to happen, okay? Cucumber, avocado, and something called grass jelly drink, which is like an Asian soda kind of thing. I don't know what's in it, and I don't want to know what's in it because it tastes like... Imagine the worst thing you can think of and times it by 7, and that's how bad it is. Not joking. Yes, I do, and I'll show you them right now. Ugh. So here we have Whiskers and Monty. You probably can't see, but Monty I've given a beautiful haircut. When I was at school one day, I was really bored and schoolwork wasn't very interesting, so I gave the mane a bit of a cut and the tail a bit of a cut. But I kept the tag on. I was one of those kids. So that's Monty and that's Whiskers, and I made them a promise. Alright, I made them a serious promise when I was 6. I said, guys, I will never let you get dusty on a shelf. I will love you forever. And now they sit on a shelf. This is my gap year. I'm going to post YouTube videos on basically whatever I feel like. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I'm excited. And yeah, if you want me to do anything in particular, you know, let me know. That'd be awesome. I love you guys so much. You're amazing. Thank you for subscribing. Even though I don't know why you have. Oh, last thing. Promise, last thing. You can't tell this person this, but someone called City Cat has asked me to do a painting of Dan and Phil, who I love, by the way. But I'm going to send it to him or her once I've painted it, free of cost, just because they are the first person to ask me to do a painting. And I'm really excited, so don't go over to City Cat's account and be like, hey, Emma's going to be painting you a picture of Dan and Phil, yay! Because it's going to be a cool surprise. Unless they don't want it, in which case I'll get to keep it and win-win! Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. See that? No, don't get up, I'll come to you. Hip. How amazing is this bruise? You see that? I mean, look at that. It's a work of art right there.